which envelops the team.
Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
How are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And we're underway.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Matheus Cunha. He has found the way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Matheus Cunha! Goal! Manchester United! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Calafiori. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Calafiori concedes a free kick for that. De Ligt. And here's Ahmad. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Eze. And now the breakaway. That is a great pick out. And he's lost his man here. That is a brilliant interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Marino. Marino. Oh, this is a terrific run. Clipped into space.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Marino. Cleared without hesitation. Rice. Ahmad. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Played out wide. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Saliba goes steaming forward. Out to the left it goes. Trossard delivers the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Ahmad. And De Ligt. Shaw. Well, that looks a decent ball. Aims beyond the defence. Out of play for a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and plays it forward. Saka thinks one through.
Marino really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're back on the ball again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Knocks it into space. Saliba. Now it's Marino. And here's Trossard. Calafiori. Now, can they get him away? Calafiori gets into a good position. And it's Rice. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shaw clears.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Timber. Has a shot! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Casemiro. And there is the half-time whistle. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Ahmad. That's been cut out, well played. Eze, he's on it, can he get away? They're back in possession and ready to go again. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in space and looking for options.
Crossed it.
It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Trossard. Tries to play it through. Trossard has created one goal already.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Shaw.
Saliba. Added Subimendi. Casemiro. Now Mazraoui. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Pinches it off him. Timber. And here's Marino. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Ahmad. Trossard. Can he get it through? Marino. He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Opts for safety.
For this match was
Nkapuyi.
60,179.
Arsenal finding their passes. Looking to play him in.
Well, played right into his path.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Trossard.
There's the shot! They've scored!
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, it's played into the area. De Ligt gets it clear. And he's whipped. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Maguire. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Rice. And here's Eze. Shot could be on. Eze. Good read, needed to be. He's had it taken off him. So what can they make of this? Eze. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ahmad. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Great vision. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Great chance!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Out towards the flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Corner it is. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. He's looking wide. Played back in. Takes a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Matheus Cunha, just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. Diallo,
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
back into the middle. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Just 5 minutes left.
He's found a way through.
Saliba. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Saka picks it up out wide. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Just skips past his man.
Looking for options for movement.
Diogo Dalot. He gets big!
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that.
And time is up. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Saka taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.